Hello everyone, good morning. Hope you all are fine. Today I'm making this video on request. I got the request in my comment section to make a video on the topic floating charge and fixed charge. So for that reason I thought ki let's discuss the thing. It's a very easy topic, a small topic. So I'm going to explain you in both. So hope you will be benefited, and if you like my video, then please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share with your friends. So just follow the board. So let's start. First I would like to tell you, before explaining fixed charge and floating charge, that what do you mean by charge. So already I have explained in the video of charge, but still one more time I would like to say, charge means whenever any company or any person, individual is taking loan from bank on behalf such body, corporate or individual needs to provide security or needs to give, they will give asset in the form of security to bank. Already we have discussed in charge. So whenever such person will fail to pay the amount along with interest, what bank can do? Bank will sell this asset of the party and have recovered the money. So whenever the company is giving the asset to the bank while taking the loan, this charge creates on this asset. So we have read like lot of forms we need to file with authority for this creation, modification, satisfaction, etc. etc. Okay, now I am coming fixed charge. Now fixed charge. For explaining fixed charge, I will tell you to focus on this asset. So the company, whenever they are giving asset, this asset can be fixed asset or that asset can be floating asset. That means we called it variable in nature. Now, for example, fixed asset, for example, think building. Okay. Plant and machinery. All these are the example of fixed asset. Now, whenever the party is taking loan from bank and they are giving this fixed asset in the form of security, okay, whatever charge imposed on this asset, we called it is a fixed charge. So the amount is also fixed because as these are all fixed asset. Now these are called fixed charge. Now secondly comes to floating asset. Now floating means variable in nature. So for example, under this coming inventory. Inventory is a floating. Under inventory what is coming? Like raw materials, work in progress, finished goods. So this cannot be fixed. So for example, you bought the raw material, so obviously the work is going on, after that it will be finished. So the charge is different from one step to another. So that's why it's a floating. Okay, so here also charge cannot be the fixed. So whenever you are giving any type of floating asset in the form of security while taking loan, you can give. So in such cases, whatever charge will be imposed or creates on these assets are floating assets. Sorry, floating charge we called it. Another example is also there, accounts receivable. You have seen this term in the balance sheet. Accounts receivable means what? For example, like you have given the service to the customer and customer will pay or will do the payment later. So for that also loan can be taken. So these are all coming under the floating, that means variable. It's not fixed like a fixed asset like a building or a property or a plant and machinery like that. Though these are all variable things or variable assets, so charge also vary here. So whatever charge will imposed here while taking loan from the bank, we call it floating charge. And whatever charge is creates or imposed on these fixed asset, we call it fixed charge. So the thing is, if charge is imposed on fixed asset, those charge is known as fixed charge or fixed charge. And if any charge is imposed on variable things or floating things like inventory, account receivable, we called it floating charge. And you can write like fixed, this fixed asset, actually you can write the meaning: a security interest of lender over a specific fixed asset. So here you have to focus on fixed asset. And meaning of this floating charge, because these are all comes under the current asset, so it imposed on current asset. So this meaning is a security interest of lender over assets that are circulatory, that means floating. Example, inventory or accounts receivable. This type of charge we called it floating charge. So hope you got the thing understood. So for any query or any question, you can write in the comment section. See you soon with the next video. Thank you.